So there is a new demon deck in Standard, and we're going to get into it. It is seeing play. It is succeeding against these Izzet decks and these red decks, and it does use a new card. So we're going to give it a shot. Ah, there you are, new card, Quarsi Revenant. So 3 mana, 3/3 flying death touch. Renew, exile from the graveyard for 3. Give something a flying counter, a death touch counter, and a lifelink counter as a sorcery. I mean, it's a vampire. It's not a demon, but my goodness, is it nice to give these demons lifelink. This hand is a little slow, but we'll keep it. We're on the play. On the draw, I'd have to mulligan. Other than that, it's mono black. There's a big question about how it does against Omniscience, but we got bats. And what I want to know, how does it do against red? That's what I want to know. Give me that rage. Give me that monstrous rage. Get that out of there. This is actually a very land heavy hand for red deck, and I think they kept it on a double claw like plan. But how will that do when they run into the Revenant? That death touch and that lifelink are going to be oh so nice. And we can save that annex for later as the big 4-drops are getting ready to rumble. You see Shieldred, you see the Archfiend, and they've got all their little red creatures, but no attacks. Oh, you're cooked. Give me that life. Okay. The Apocalypse? Yeah. We're at 22. Let's get that clock cooking. Every card draw is another piece of life gained. And got all these creatures. Yeah, that's great. And they have no attack. So what are we doing here? What are we doing? Wow. Let's see, they're at 13. If they block with everything, I mean, is that the kind of pressure we put on them? Yeah, it is. What you got? Show me. They go to 5. They're effectively at 3. Whew. All right, make big demon. We're at 28. They're dead in so many ways. 28 is a lot. It's too much. So initial review of this deck: broken, amazing, awesome, destroys mono red. This could be a 1-game video. Here comes your deck tech, everybody, as we try to do today's dailies. There you go, 1 of 5. We'll see how fast it takes us to get to 5. Sometimes we'll even go a little long. But look at this beauty. Let me put these sanctuaries there so you can see these. Duress, yeah, 4 of those and 3 cut downs. The Go for the Throats and the Anoint with Affliction. That's 8 spot removal spells. Actually, it's 7, but then we have a Gix's Command, kind of a removal spell in its own way. But relying on the Preacher of the Schism and the Quarsi Revenant with their Death Touch abilities to trade with things that we need to trade with, and the Hand Disruption to weaken our opponent. Going away from Unstoppable Slasher. Going away from the Bloodletter, right? Not the 1-2 combo punch, but instead a deck that can play defense, which the other deck had trouble with for sure. So pretty nice to see. Neither of these are hittable by cut down as well. That's a big deal compared to the Slasher, which was a 3-mana cut down bait spell. And then the big old monsters, you put these in the way and see if the opponent can beat them. That's just classic mono black at this point. There is a sideboard because this is a deck that was used in a recent event on MTGO and has seen some tournament play. So if you want to get some interesting Lord Skitter Liliana action out of the sideboard, and we all want some Liliana Lord Skitter action, don't we? Then that's where you can get it. So that's what the deck is up to. It's basically the mono black, like Unstoppable Slasher build, but it can play defense in a way that deck can't, and we saw it relevant already in game 1. So let's go see what we can do in game number 2. Are we 6-4? Not yet. Give me a minute, I'll work on that. There we go. So we go to 1-0. And we keep track on this quick little dailies video that I hope you enjoy. When I don't have a lot of new ideas for the current meta, when I just want to give you guys a little like touch base and get my dailies done, this seems like a good way to do it. Plus we get to see what works in Standard. And if these decks actually make the cut in best of one, I'll give you a hint. Most decks that can play good defense and are one color are pretty good in best of one. They're pretty good. The red decks, there's just so many of them that if you have a positive matchup with red, you can probably rank up on that alone. You'll feel bad when you play Omniscience. As you guys weren't salty the other day when I made an Omniscience video at all, were ya? All right, what we got? Okay, so this is the other black deck. The cut downs don't work. The Nowhere to Run kind of works. The Rush of Dread. I mean, this is the thing that'll remove one of these demons. We'll take it. They're gonna bat me, and when they bat, they'll probably take the Preacher because they can kill the Revenant, but then they have to deal with the Archfiend. Rush of Dread is usually in a deck with the Bloodletter. Backup Duress, nice. Let's get right to it. Before they bat that, there's a Bloodletter. So we're gonna need an answer to that, of which, what do we have in the deck? 3 Go for the Throats, that's it. That might be a challenge, but we take Nowhere to Run here. Then they can't hit the Revenant, even if their bat takes the Preacher. What you gonna take? I'd take Preacher. Thinking about it. Superior mono black deck check. If we draw no removal, it'll be hard to win no matter what. Get out the Sanctuary, drop the Revenant. Revenant's hard to race, even from a Bloodletter of Aclazotz. They might be looking at that cut down for a while. Of course, we have Deep Cavern Bats too that we could draw. You want some? Come get some. Okay, they still play Unstoppable Slasher. Guess get these out of hand. We're gonna need them. Then, do I attack? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we're shutting down the Slasher, and then we can start attacking with lands next turn. Good card. Brutal card.
Fight, and you think you can win? I've always hated crime.
Probably gonna lose half my life. So be it. Now we have to watch out for Bloodletter combo next turn. They are missing the land though. And I guess if we power up a Sanctuary, we're okay. Wait, which one came in this turn? Eh? This came in this turn. Thank you. Appreciate you. Gotta take out Liliana. Don't want to lose Shelly.
This was a waste of time.
14. Like, they can slam Bloodletter here, but I'll block. I mean, that's easy. The Vigilance on the Sanctuary coming in clutch. We are in sort of the abyss, so to speak, because we lose the game if this touches us, but the opponent's going to lose life here and be in big trouble. The Ritual Chamber. That's a drain. And now we do get some relief. We're at 7. 7 isn't much. I think it's like this. Let's go. We don't have much time, and we have to not die. It's asking a lot, but we're going for it. The opponent could block here. Then they're at 11, facing 6 in the air. Yeah, they might be able to live. We might die to our Archfiend of the Dross. This has been an interesting game. If I'm them, I'm blocking that. They can't race it anyway. Honestly, I don't know if that was a winning play. I can think about dropping Sheldred and just attacking and not gaining life, but then we take 5 in the air and we're so low that we're dead to like an Annex. Are we dead to double Bloodletter? We're at 1. We're at 1. Okay. They're at 8. If they block here, they're at 6. It's not enough. I don't think it's enough. Maybe they take it. I think it's very unlikely that they take it. but that's what we need. Dang it, guys. They totally saw the line. Okay, so they dropped to 6. We need a go for the throat. We need to be able to kill our own Archfiend. That is not it. Almost, guys. For life. Yeah, we don't need to think about it. They got it. Because we're dead to the oil counter. So I shouldn't have played the Archfiend first, I guess. That Shieldred never got on the battlefield. I should have led with Shieldred. That's the lesson from this game. Would I have been able to stop the Bloodletters without the Archfiend? Yeah, that turn I gave the Archfiend lifelink was also probably too safe, and I probably needed to do something riskier. Yep. Okay. On the draw with no 1-drop or 2-drop is a mulligan in best of 1. Unless the 3-drop sweeps the board like a temporary lockdown. And even then, I found those games to be very dicey. Like the game could just be over if they hit Screaming Nemesis on 3. So, do we have an opponent who mulligans? Damnation Sleeves. So much fun. Gotta pass the time somehow, guys. Gotta turn off your propellers. Gotta explore the board for breakable stuff. Hello. Thank you to the sponsors of this video, CoolStuffInc.com. Thank you to Dragon Shield. Use the promo code CGB5 and the links in my description to support my channel and my content. CoolStuffInc.com has been with me for so many years, and Dragon Shield new to the channel this year, so let's show them the love. I'm going to count on 2 duresses to be good, because I need early plays that matter. Oh, nice. Great. Love that. I wonder what they'll take. So how many mono blacks are we going to play against in a row here? Do I care about my graveyard? I guess I care about the Revenant. They have a Preacher. We don't have an answer to a Preacher. We have a Bat. They're just going to kill it. But you still make that play so that they can't remove the future Revenant. Yep. This is going to be one of those mono black games. Play your stuff, hope it sticks. Ooh, Chamber. All right, let's get this down first. They're gonna get a double trigger here, and I just want to be done with it. Before this game spirals, we'll take that block. And they drew an Archfiend, and this game is just over. That's cool. Love that. We're gonna need to draw a lot of... That is the one removal spell. Okay, there's 3 Go for the Throats, 1 Anoint with Affliction. Of course we draw the Anoint with Affliction. Of course we do. And we still can't hit land? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. We're gonna have one of those games, huh? Oh, look, a land. Nice of you to show up. They haven't drawn any extra cards, but it's not going to cost them. Okay, so afflict the Sanctuary. I mean, if they have a Go for the Throat, they've got it. But we're not dead yet. So we'll see how well they drew. They haven't seen a single extra card. They might still be able to win this. That's not a Go for the Throat. That's huge. Oh, and they're down to 1. But of course we have to block. Yeah, if they attack all, we have to block the Archfiend. There's no choice. It's forced. And there it is. Not quite dead. We're getting better. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Demon. Could have played Shieldred too. It offsets, but it's still a little low for me because if they kill this at instant speed, who knows what could happen. Same thing with the demon, but we're hanging. We get Duressed. I guess I should have played this on the Ritual Chamber side instead of unlocking the one I had. I didn't think about the Duress. That's a good lesson. Let's learn our lesson. All right. I think here we go for that throat and play the Archfiend because now we have 2 demons. So killing one won't take us off chamber drains. And we're going to come from behind, guys. We missed that land drop, but it wasn't quite over yet. It sure looked like it was over when we were missing a land drop and doing nothing about an Archfiend of the Dross, but they didn't draw Go for the Throat when they absolutely needed to. Removal at the right time is so much of what the format's about. It's a brutal place. Swarley. Two Annex and Duress. This is a hand that could just die to mono red so easily. It could just be dead. I'm mulliganing. It's a hand that only does one thing well. Wow, the one of Gix's command, 2 straight hands. We'll put it on the bottom. It's a 5 mana card after all. Who cast those? Let's see if we would have been punished. I don't know. Looks like Pixie. The good news about the Pixie matchup is they don't have a ton of ways to interact with all these things, but they do have... This town ain't big enough. They do have that. And if it's Dimir, they could have a Kaito, which would be nasty, but let's hold. See if they do anything before combat to take them off Kaito. Ooh, yep, there you go. They just go straight to combat. I'm killing that otter. You don't Kaito me on the play. No way. Okay, they're going to use Sunpearl Cure and draw a card. Sure. It is what it is. Looking forward to nowhere to run. By the way, 6 lands. We've drawn 3 straight lands. Not good. Not good. How are we supposed to beat this deck? Like, this seems like it would farm this demon deck. And maybe that's the trade-off, right? If I play this Archfiend and they just bounce the Momentum Breaker, I may as well concede. Duress could help us with that. No, a lot of their bounce is creature-based. All right. Well, you gotta hope this works. I mean, what else can we do? Well, they haven't just bounced and replayed the Momentum Breaker yet. That's good. Maybe they're just taking their time and toying with me. The Pixie deck is on a huge decline out there in the meta itself. Okay, game over. So destroyed. Although I don't know why they didn't get back the Breaker for when I replay it, but maybe they're not even... Yep, they're not even concerned. Oh, okay, they're just going otter crazy. Duressia? I see. Give me that. And this. I don't know, man. I don't think I can beat a Nowhere to Run combined with an Optimistic Scavenger. And they draw... Okay, well, that was great. That was the least fun I've had in a while. But in the standard meta, this deck is on a huge decline, which I think explains that, like, the mental of this matchup is a nightmare matchup, to be honest. Seems like an absolute miserable thing to even have to consider playing against. All right, where are we at? We're on 2. We're on 2. Okay, 50-50, it happens. I think I could have done better in the mono black matchup. So there's a chance that this could be a 3-1 if I play better. His Dudeness plays mono red, I think, every day. I've started to identify them. Yep, here we go. Very uncool, by the way, if you're out there, his dudeness. Nobody likes you. Okay, their hands, meh. I mean, what's the rudest thing I can say? Yeah, we'll just do that. Seriously, middle finger to scrubs like this. Hold up, go for the throat, wait for targeting. If we play Deep Cavern Bat here, I can use the sellsword on it. Do we care? Yeah, let's go for the throat. Frickin' scrubs, man. Just get our lifelink on. Nice. How much lifelink do we need? Give me your card. Oh, nice mountain you got there. Literally nobody respects you. Just kidding. Hey, they play mono red every day of their life, okay? I'm allowed to be a little saucy with them. They've made my life miserable for years, and I'm right here to give it right back. Go ahead, pump your stuff. Impress me. You can't, can you? Because there's nothing impressive about what you do. Yeah. Show me your monstrous rage. You don't want to? Weird. Okay. Fun. I mean, if we're beating mono red, best deck ever, am I right? Their draw was really bad. Trash deck, trash draw. Sorry, I can't stop, man. I can't stop. Rivalry runs too deep. I can't say nice things about Ohio State. I try. The same thing. It's the same thing. Go Blue's in my name. It's in my blood. Next up. We're on the play, so I'll keep the handful of 3-drops. You got the one on Blast Zone. An out to everything on a long enough timeline. I think what I love about Blast Zone the most, though, is the holding of priority. It makes them think I have a removal spell. We're going to get another Pixie deck. Because that's really unfortunate. Okay. See, now they think I have something because I hold priority. Wow, fun game, man. Really cool. I'm not salty. I'm fine. This is fine. Oh wow, the third Arcfiend. That's great. That's cool. Let's go, preachers. Come on now, help me out. Help me out. Perfect mana. Stack your deck mana. I can't do it when I play that deck. Never happens. All right. How about another Archfiend of the Dross? Would you like to make me discard another card? I hate my life. Okay. Well, at least they're not very smart because they're just putting it on this Pixie so I can counterattack them instead of putting on the Scavenger to trade with the Breacher. Yay, we didn't draw land. That's cool. Being mana screwed on top of it's really good. Like, using a Blast Zone here would actually level them. Turns out that's not an option. Look at him tanking. Pathetic. Hey, double block, see what happens. Dude, all they have to do is play a Nightmare next turn or loop a Nightmare and they win. Wow, I am the luckiest player in the world. If they actually do this, oh my god, winning's fun. Okay. They're afraid that I was about to blast zone, but I don't have the land. Are you kidding? That's crazy. Maybe they have the win anyway, though. Maybe they have another Nightmare and another Pixie in hand. Maybe I was never going to have a chance. Let's see. Let's see it. Okay. One trick pony over there, huh? Yeah, any legendaries or... I mean, if I get to start attacking... Dude, they missed lethal. They literally missed lethal. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. Land off the top. Blast zone these. Affliction. Sure. Sure. Do we get rid of this? So, what do we do? We need to gain the life. Yeah, okay. So we have to let this hit, but then they have anchorage, right? So we have to hold. Yeah, we had no chance. We were just never going to win this game. If they activate the anchorage, they win. All we had to do was draw land for the blast zone. That was asking too much. Wow, big brain. Okay, wow, so cool. Well, all right, Nightmare matchup. 2 out of 6. Life goes on. Anybody else really love discarding their hand to Hopeless Nightmare? Isn't anybody else like really enjoying that version of Standard? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, give me another red deck so I can feel great. We had the great matchup 2 out of 6. We had the Nightmare matchup 2 out of 6. There's no way Pixie's that popular. It's out there, but there's no way it's that popular. We're not gonna play it again. It's fine. On the draw again. Okay, this at least is a sick curve. Pixie. Pixie. It's just the Demir version, which is a different type of Pixie. We want to take the tracker, then the Kaitos can't come out and play. We're gonna go for the throat the tracker. Yeah, we should have time to pick off these Kaitos. Let's take this town. That's the thing that can remove the bats at instant speed. And the opponent, well, let's be honest, they have a bad hand. They have a very bad hand. Unless they actually have... Okay. Okay, it's on. Give me a Kaito. If we're gonna block here. We're gonna block here. So give me the tracker. We can't let them just have a Kaito here. We need more time to deal with this crap. So lucky they drew that 2-1 flash, but that's the way it goes. The rest of you. Okay, just a land. 1 Kaito down. We could bat the other Kaito, but if they draw an enchantment, we're really screwed. They're gonna slam this Kaito though, aren't they? Yeah, they're just gonna play it and I have no pressure. All right, so we need to dodge an enchantment. Their deck isn't mega enchantment dense. We play this bat, we take their Kaito, we dodge an enchantment. That's the line. Just draw a land or another creature and life is beautiful. Easy. Never didn't have it. Do we attack? So the legitimate question, if they can ambush us with a Fairy Mastermind. I guess we accept. What holds priority could be the Restless Reef. Next we'll pass. What did they draw? Double Tracker. We have to dodge an enchantment again. Okay. Okay, and it's a tap land. Best result possible because of Restless Reef's attack potential. I think I just take no risk of card draw and go for the throat this tracker. If they're going to spend their turn restless reefing me, that's okay. We're still at 18. We got plenty of time. They're roping me. Did they leave? Did they get salty? They don't even know this tracker's dead yet. Come on. What's the problem? Maybe this will get him to leave. You know what card I haven't drawn in a single game yet? Cut Down. Cut Down has 0 appearances. Maybe that's a key in the Pixie matchup. A good, efficient removal spell. So I don't just get beaten to death by garbage. Okay, no Revenants in the graveyard. A 4th land? What is this, my birthday? Yeah, run your reef into that. Honestly, it has Death Touch. I might block, though. Okay. Creature. You're holding for something. I'm not attacking. The Archfiend is really risky against a Kaido that can freeze it. So we need to keep the pressure on. How do we do that? They are at 10. Revenant's pretty good. Creature's pretty good. I do think we just need more creatures. If they're going to kill this, play this, stun that. We have to clock them quickly. And this attacks for more than the Preacher does. Vampire in the house. There it is. Oh, double bounce. Okay. Well, I'm glad I played another creature to pressure the Kaito. Are they going to stun? I could top a land and beat down the Kaito. What's your last card? What is your last card? Fear of ISO. Never mind, I got a blocker. My mana's awkward. I guess I need to be able to block the Kaito. So that's a pretty easy redeploy on the Archfiend. A total battlefield stabilizing presence. And that'll kill it. Okay, stunned, but gone.
Press the attack.
Why not? Why the heck not? Like you said, had me beat 6 different ways. What's this? That's a cut down. Okay. Let's deploy another Revenant. Has Death Touch, right? So this doesn't have Indestructible. If it touches it, what is your power toughness? 3-4. So I guess Preacher is better. Yeah, they could plus for the emblem, but I can block. Let's go team keyword like Death Touch. Revenant's back on the menu next turn. Kaito can stun things again. Ooh, they're going aggro. We love to see it. Okay. Holding back the Kaito? Okay. Sure, I block. You lose too. That's fine. Down to 8. Now what do you do? They're just going to try locking up everything? No, they go for an emblem post-combat?
Thrive in the dark.
Seems a little weird. Lose 2 more. Highly sus. All right, 2 to go here. Top deck a cut down. Remember when I said I wasn't drawing these? Do we care about this Kaito enough? Gotta go face. Its face is the place. Down to 3. Down to 1. I can cut down for lethal if they play something I can target. They did not stun. Oh wait, they haven't used it yet. Okay, they could still stun. They are not stunning.
Information is its own weapon.
Uh-huh. What, you got the 4th Kaito? That would be a shuffler's fine. Double bin. Nowhere to run is aptly named. Momentum is being broken. I'll keep the big 6/6 in case they have another nowhere to run. A nightmare? Sounds like what's going on here. Off the bat. It does gain life. Oh, that's their last card. Doesn't matter. Game. Darth Dedius. That's a name of a card, right? A good name for a card. Four wins. Give me number 5. If I go 5-3, we're doing it. It's a best of 1 deck. That's how Magic the Gathering works. Pizza dog. I mean, is that like a hot dog with pizza on it? Keep. Will we have lands? I don't know. We've missed enough land drops in this video. Why not? Oh, got me. I got rabbited. I got shoved straight down the rabbit hole on that one. Hey, land off the top. That's nice. Give me the bat. And what do we take? You. We'll go for the throat the other one. Go from there. But yeah, this will be board present city. Get the Revenant down. It can keep us alive for quite a while. I'm really glad they didn't have the Phineas. Not only does it draw cards, it has reach. Shuts down the bat's ability to race. Gain and drain, baby. Gain and drain. You want some? Come get some. Draw a good 4-drop or a 2-drop, and we're really doing it. Ribbit. Gotta attack with something. Block this one. This one keeps growing. This one's equal to what's on the field. They don't have another white right now for the Sanctifier. They didn't play their lands well. I guess I'll take... They both trample, but this one gets smaller again. That's a magic card. That is a heck of a magic card. Blast Zone. All your 1-mana creatures are dead. Yep, play that. Play that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Uh-huh. Put a counter on it. Yep. Uh-huh. Boom. Just a 1/1. Breacher! Or another way to do that. We could have saved our Blast Zone and just killed the Mentor. I like taking the route that saves the most damage, but maybe that's what I should have done. I was just really excited about it. And now what are they gonna do, right? Card. Death Touch coming in hot. 6/6? 6/6. When combined with a Revenant, it's so good. Bring it on, bunnies. Convoke. See what they get. Better be good. Okay, they got the good creatures, Phineas and the Quest Caller. Flying, counter, Death Touch, and Lifelink. We want you to fly. Do we care if you fly? Or it's 20 to 14. We're gonna draw a card when we attack. I guess we just play out all these. We'll put you under pressure, huh? Duress, worst card in the deck. Located. They do trade with the Preacher now. We got another. They're not gonna like that. Here's that bunny. And that +1/+1 counter. That quest caller, I think, is the target. Oh, they're going for hop to it. 3/1/1 rabbits. Okay. 6/6. Huge. Which one do I want dead? Both. The answer is both. Kill them all. Everything dies. It's removal spell in the form of creature. So they're at 7. This has reach. Easy game. Thank God there's that giant bow. I might have forgotten. Nice. So 5 and 3. Solid best of 1 deck. 5 daily wins, moving up to 98%. Can't complain too much about that. If you're looking to rank up, pretty good build. The amount of lifelink and death touch really seems to turn your creatures into removal spells, which is the kind of versatility you need. I don't like the idea of the Omniscience matchup. You really need your bats and your duresses to do their job in that matchup specifically, but I think you can do most other matchups okay. Pixie seems bad, but that's life. You can't have them all easy. Thanks for watching this video, my friends. Thank you to the sponsors of the video, Dragon Shield, Cool Stuff Inc. Check out links in the description. And as always, you're cool.